Authenticity is the highest form of vibration. In today's video, I want to talk about how, like, in a world with social media where the vast majority of folks portray a life that they're not really living, and they show you the glitter, the glamour, they show you all these different things, and people think that they're happy. They're actually not. A lot of people are not happy, and I'm going to tell you this very honestly, okay? I think material stuff is beautiful. It could be beautiful, okay? I really appreciate good looks, okay? But if you are good looking and you think you have the privilege or you have the ideology that just because you are good looking, you are better than someone, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. I'm just being very honest with you guys. Okay? Authenticity is the highest vibration. It's the highest form of vibration. With and I'm telling you, I'm going to be very honest with you. Just a form, and I'm not saying full, but like a form of humility, a form, keywords, a form of humility. Okay? What I'm trying to say in this video is that that's what's going to get you far. Now, I could be in this video, and before, if you go to some of my earlier videos when I just started off, I feel like even with my YouTube journey and like my older videos, I would talk kind of robotic. Like it would be because like I would look at other YouTubers and I'd be like, oh my god, look at them. Like they sound so perfect. Right? They're like editing, they're cutting this off, they're doing this, they're doing that. So I have to be like that, but I'm like, wait. Then I rewind, like then I use some reverse psychology, and I'm like, is this something that's really gonna get you far? Then I looked at some of my favorite YouTubers, right? Some of my favorite YouTubers. And one of my favorite YouTubers is Gary Vee, okay? And I've noticed how just authentic he is. And Hamza. I like Hamza. He's very good. And even Hamza, like just how authentic these people are. Right? By the way, Gary's a Love and Life Path. Just how authentic these people are. And there's something about authenticity that will just go much more further with you and your audience. Even like in a spiritual aspect, right? Like, I want you guys to know that authenticity is the highest form of vibration. That means it's even higher. Now, people say that authenticity is higher than love. I would say they're both kind of the same, okay? Maybe love might be a bit higher or authenticity might be a bit higher, but there is scientific studies now that they're showing that there are saying like how authenticity is the highest form of vibration, okay? That is astonishing if you think about it. If you really think about it, that is astonishing because, like, how many people do you see that are really raw, authentic? The vast majority of people. Now, there are people that even, like, see, ego is a complicated thing, but it's not complicated once you're not oblivious to it. And one of the forms of not being oblivious to it, if you want to have a shortcut, do some magic mushrooms. Okay, I'm not telling you to do them, but I'm just no medical advice, but I'm saying you can do magic mushrooms and you'll find out quickly how fragile the ego is. Okay, a lot of people are really just doing this for the likes and the comments. Okay, this is a very raw, authentic video. A lot of people want you to perceive them in a certain way. They might want you to perceive them to be very mysterious. But the funny part is that they'll never post, so you don't fucking know them. You rarely fucking even know who they are. So how can someone be mysterious without you even knowing them? But then there could be someone that posts a lot and they have a lot of insights, but you still find them mysterious because there are things that it's just their vibration. It, like, again, like a lot of these things that people are trying to be, you can try, like, it has to just be embodied. Like, man, boy, oh boy. In this video, I just want you guys to know that the people that most people look up to, even they have flaws. Even they are going through some form of challenges or trauma or psychological barriers, or like having some sort of, like, I was listening to David Goggins, and David Goggins, like, he was, and I'm paraphrasing, he's like, do you think I'm perfect? There are days where David Goggins is looking at his shoes, wishing not to just go out of his bed. There are people that you look, not you specifically, but there are people that others look up to that are just not perfect. They're just not. So perfection is, like, honestly, it's a scam. Authenticity is what's going to help you get, and honestly, in today's society, I was speaking about this topic with someone earlier on today. I said that creativity is what's actually going to fuel the new economy. But creativity comes from a form of authenticity. And I think it was Albert Einstein that said it, but I'm going to paraphrase what he said, that creativity is more important than intelligence. And that might not even be a paraphrase. That might be what he actually says. But creativity is more important than intelligence, because, like, in a place where you're unable to be creative, you then cap a lot of your potential. And this is why, like, the closer, like, now that we're in the age of Aquarius, if you now think about it, it's not really hard work that's necessarily sustaining and paying for the bills. It's going to be raw authenticity. And I believe that to become raw authentic, you have to learn how to tap in with your highest self, right? So it's like diving deep with that, like, self that most people suppress because of insecurity. Just fucking being, pardon my French, just being honest with you. Just a raw insecurity that vast majority of people are, like, tussling with. And if you could really get a good grasp of that, I promise you, everything just becomes so much more easier. But if that's something that you are struggling with, unfortunately, everything else becomes much, much harder. And honestly, even when you just look into insecurities, I promise you, there's a form of ego that's attached to it. For example, now let's dive a little deeper. You might have an insecurity that you might want to post something, but it might not get enough likes. But that you voiding that likes comes from, and a part of your ego, it comes from a part of your ego, because you want to post something, but then if you post, it's better for you, because you're helping people, you're spreading information, you're growing your brand, whatever it is, okay? But that aspect of your ego where you're like, if I don't post, this might not happen, or this might not happen, that's what's holding you back. And a lot of people might not admit this. A lot of people are like, no, I'm not like this, I'm not. But I promise you, try and watch what happens for a lot of people. And that's just me being, again, honest. Like, authenticity is the highest form of vibration. Have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are.